Hey guys, welcome to My Way Tarot. This will be a reading for Pisces. So if you have Pisces as your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury or North Node, this reading is going to be for you guys. Now, if you're a bit unsure about where you have your zodiac signs in particular placements in your birth chart, I did recently post on the community board a link to a website which will give you access to a free birth chart, and I've put all the information that you need to know about accessing this information in that post. Okay, so if you feel inclined to go and check it out, it's there ready and available for you. This will also allow you to look out for the other zodiac sign readings that I provide for the current energies for the next 7 days. So please feel free to have a look, okay? Because there still could be messages in those other readings for you. Now, with this being a timeless reading, so it's not necessarily just when I post the reading that there could still be messages in here for you. So if you do happen to see this at a later date, don't stress overly too much about that, okay? There still could be something in here for you. So we're going to get into your reading. This is the Modern Witch Tarot, and please bear in mind with this being a general reading for the next 7 days. With the messages, please do not force of them to fit to a particular situation, so please use your own sense of discernment with the messages that come through. If it's your message or some of the messages, the whole reading is your message, then that's great. Then if it's not, then it's not, okay? So just please take what you feel resonates and leave the rest. But let's get into this. So Angels of Love and Light, could we please have clear and concise messages for Pisces placements for the next 7 days? What do they need to know, please and thank you. Okay, I got guided to let you know the angel number 44, 444 and 144 could be of great significance. And it's interesting to me because I have my iPad in front of me, so I've got the timer in front of me. And my Wi-Fi was like, you know, with the little symbol, it was like halfway. And then when I went to go and start your reading, it's like it went to full capacity. You know, it's like being fully connected to the Wi-Fi. So I feel like you're very connected to your intuition at this time. You are on the right track, I want to say, as I say that, 333 on my timer. So you could also be seeing lots of threes. But look, we have the World, which is number 21. And you break that down with the 2 and the 1 and you get a 3. So I feel like that was a synchronicity in itself. So there's something big, okay, getting ready to come into your life. Leo, Taurus, Scorpio and Aquarius. Placements could be significant as part of your birth chart here. Or maybe dealing with someone with those placements for the Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, if you happen to know of those, okay? So let's cut up the deck and get into your reading anyway. Interesting messages already. And I just saw 411 on my timer as well and 414. Okay, so definitely 1s and 4s and 3s are hugely significant. Goodness me, we have the Hierophant coming out. So this is the number 5. But Taurus energy, so you may have Taurus in your birth chart here, but yeah, I really feel that there's a sense of elevation here, okay? I'm getting this aspect of being fully seen. 444 on my timer as I actually say that, so you're getting ready to be fully seen. And I feel that there was a bit of hesitancy about doing of this or stepping into your true authenticity because of potentially the perception of others. But I'm feeling that this point in time, you are not necessarily caring too much about how others are viewing you, okay? I'm getting that your opinion of you is what's most important to you at this time and not necessarily the judgment of others. Because, you know, we're going to be judged regardless. And I feel like you kind of stepping into this power or taking your power back and having that claim of your sovereignty here is actually putting you in this position where you're ready for the next level in your life, okay? I'm hearing elevated consciousness, okay? So you may have been recently working on raising your vibration here. I'm getting meditation music, I'm getting frequency, like sound healing, something like that could be of assistance to you at this time. But I'm hearing that you're living by example, okay? like a role model, and I saw 555 on my timer as well as. So you could be literally seeing angel number synchronicities like consistently here, and I feel like this is a really beautiful indicator that, you know, you have this strong sense of knowing that everything is kind of working out for you, even if things on the outside may appear differently here, okay, guys? There's a sense of, you know, realizing that whatever is kind of potentially falling apart, okay, is actually falling into place. That's what I wanted to let you know. But let's get some more messages anyway. Let's get some cards on the table for Pisces. What do they need to know for the next 7 days? Please and thank you. What are the current energies? Thank you very much. The Hermit, beautiful. So Virgo coming through, and this is also the number 9, okay? So 999 as well could be of significance, and the 9s are representation of getting ready to completely close of a cycle. But when we saw that World card, there is the sense of you are successfully completing. I'm hearing, wow, I wanted to say clearing out something, ready for the new to come in. Yeah. And the Hermit to come out, and we've seen the Hierophant as well. You are someone that is, I'm hearing a very high ranking in the spiritual realm, okay? You may have at one point not necessarily believed of this, but I'm getting this indicator that there are certain things that you've been experiencing, and it's like, wow, actually, there is so much more to me than I thought I'd previously thought about myself. And you could be dealing with people who are just naturally gravitated towards you at this time, wanting to kind of tell you their life story, their woes. But I feel like that's because of your aura. I'm getting your aura is very bright right now. Some of you are definitely getting more tuned in with energy healing. I'm really getting that, okay? Yeah, as I say that with the Queen of Cups, there's your energy, Pisces. So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, this is, you know, a very intuitive queen, very empathic queen, someone who is very sensitive to energy. I feel like you're going with the flow a lot more, okay, and being more in that feminine energy and being open and receptive to see, you know, what the universe has in store for you, okay? So you may have been taking, you know, a moment here to kind of lessen the grip, or I'm getting a lesson to learn in lessening your grip to do with controlling of certain things around you. I feel like what you're doing as of now, you're just kind of like, look, there's so much that I can do, and there's certain things that I can't do, and I'm just giving it to you, universe. I'm surrendering it to you. So when I talk about this with, you know, the feminine energy, we all have masculine and feminine energy within all of us, okay? And I'm reading energy rather than gender or sex anyway. So I feel like a lot of you already kind of know that if you're like a regular on my channel here. But 919 also came through. Yeah, so I'm getting that kind of this overall sense of mirroring numbers as well. Yeah, you could be mirroring someone as of right now a lot more than you think and feel or realize that you are. I'm getting something to do with a parallel life, like you and someone. You could be very connected on a soul level here, maybe dealing with a high level soulmate or a past life connection, potentially a twin flame energy here. And there's a sense of having a lot of similarities to what you and this person have both experienced, but just in kind of own different ways here. But look, 10 of the Cups at the bottom of the deck. So I really feel that there's a lot of beautiful energy coming in for you, maybe in regards to a romantic connection. Yeah, but regardless of whether you're dealing with someone or not, or your wish is to be dealing with someone, you're having that overall sense of putting this importance on having this true emotional fulfillment for oneself, okay, rather than kind of maybe seeking it outside of you, okay, which is really interesting. You've done so much soul searching here, so much healing. I'm getting wise old soul, especially with that Hierophant, the Hermit. I mean, you know, the thing is, you could be at a relatively young age here, like physically, but it's like you have the wisdom of someone that's double your age or more, okay? And people may be relatively shocked by that, but you definitely don't look. I'm hearing like what you've been through, okay? 1111 on my timer as I say this. What else here, please and thank you for Pisces? Yeah, 5 of Cups. There has been disappointments and sadness, okay? Maybe you felt very isolated, like on your own here. You've had to deal with things on your own, but I feel like you've needed to be in this hermit kind of energy for a little while. Okay, I'm hearing for years for some of you, unfortunately. But I'm getting that you're getting end of all of that. Like you are transforming, and so you're getting ready to go, okay, all of this has served its purpose. I feel like I've done everything I've needed to do, and I'm getting this confirmation that the universe is letting you know, look, you are on the right track. We know that you've had a hard time of it, but you've overcome all of these challenges. And when you've had difficulties, okay, you haven't you haven't seeked like revenge or vengeance or anything like that, especially if others haven't done you very well, okay, like they haven't treated you very well. You've kind of just been like, look, I kind of I'm not gonna kind of sink to that level here. Yeah, you've overcome so much here with the Chariot, Cancer's energy. You just kind of plowed on through with whatever you're doing. I'm transmuting, I'm hearing negativity. Okay, obviously we can't always be of love and light 24/7, and you know, we're going to experience negative emotions at some point, you know, but I feel like when something does come through that has, you know, got you down, you've managed to see things from another point of view. And I feel like this sense of responding to situations rather than automatically reacting and kind of being in your feelings too much has also been a big learning curve for you. Yeah, you're about to be blessed here with that 10 of Pentacles. This could be in something to do with family, okay? Something related to family. Maybe your own family, like immediate family. Maybe even love. Look at that with the Ace of Cups flying out. But you found this sense of self-love here, okay? You're putting all of this energy that may have felt like has been taken away from you. You're kind of bringing that all back to yourself, and you're filling up of your own cup. And because you have been doing this, okay, and I'm hearing moving through with such grace, you're about to be rewarded heavily here, okay, with something that is just going to make you extremely happy. I'm getting tears of joy, okay? And I don't feel like that's just in one area of your life either. Like, for instance, love. I feel like it's in like all areas of your life, okay? And you're deserving of this beautiful blessing, or these beautiful blessings coming in. And I was getting the word bliss. So you're about to be living in a state of bliss. But look, the Lovers at the bottom of the deck, Gemini energy, definite love coming in, okay? Maybe a rekindling of a connection. If you're dealing with someone that you may have separated from, or there's somebody brand new coming into your life, like you definitely have a choice here. I feel like there are a few people that are kind of eyeing you up here. There may be someone around you that is carrying a deep sense of regret for how they may have kind of done of things in the past, and they want this opportunity to be able to change your current kind of circumstances with each other. This person also had to do a lot of growing up here. I'm hearing like maturing. They've also had to kind of dig in deep here and look within themselves to have this transformation, so that they can come forward towards you in a way where you're more on an equal footing to each other, okay? They may have been grieving, okay, a lot in regards to if you and this person have had this big distance or long separation with each other. But I feel like you've been in grieving as well, okay? Maybe grieving to the point where you've been grieving this old version of self, okay? Because it's got you to where you are now, but it's like you are so ready to kind of shed that skin, shed that layer to you. And, you know, it's scary, right? Because there's a sense of like changing of an identity here, like being more of who we naturally are, who we actually are, rather than putting on, you know, this front, or kind of, you know, leading with being in our lives in survival mode, or, you know, fight or flight or fawn, I'm hearing, or freeze. You know, there's a sense of like working through certain coping mechanisms and all sorts of things. So I feel like take what you feel resonates here and leave the rest. But I'm getting this energy that you're getting this thriving kind of lifestyle rather than surviving, which is just so beautiful. And I'm hearing It's About Damn Time by Lizzo. Yeah, so it's about damn time. Okay. What else here, please, for Pisces? Yeah, the Tower. So something major is getting ready to occur here. Aries and Scorpio energy wanting to show out with the Temperance. Wow, you are so protected here. Sagittarius coming through. We're currently in Sagittarius season. I feel like, yes, you know how I was talking to you earlier about transmuting of the energy and, you know, all of that. That's what you've been doing here with these two cups and the water kind of flowing in between the two. You can't really tell which way the water is flowing, but your cup is going to be overflowing here, because I feel like you've had trust and faith that regardless of how difficult things may have been or seemed in the past, you know, you've had this realization that, you know, everything is working out for you and not against you, and that everything has been coming through for you to have this sense of awakening and learning about oneself and about others around you. And I'm getting this Tower actually is like an act of divine love, okay? An act of divine love. And I'm hearing that the universe, God, source, the angels, whoever you feel you resonate with here, has overseen, you know, you and being upset, crying yourself to sleep and all of this. But everything that you've been doing has not been for nothing, and it's all working out a lot better at that you think and feel that it is. But there were certain things that needed to fall by the wayside to allow this beautiful new energy. So there was a crumbling of a foundation, and I feel like you're just kind of getting out from all of the rubble, and you're ready to just merge out here. And I'm hearing be victorious, which is really wonderful. Yeah, with the Page of Wands, having this new spark, this new sense of energy in your life. Okay, there's your energy here with the Hanged One, Pisces. So yeah, this is a very strong message for you, that you've waited a long time, you've gone through a lot of sacrifices here, you've been very hurt, but I feel ultimately you're getting balance and harmony ready to come into your life. And I feel like you just need to hold on in there a little bit longer, keep persevering, keep doing what you're doing, because it is working. And this is really beautiful. What else can we get here, please, and thank you, in regards to Pisces? Yeah, Ten of Swords. Yeah, I'm getting very strong character building here, okay? Character building. It's like you've dealt with so much deception, lies, betrayal, hurt. I'm hearing bullying for some of you. It's a sense of there may have been people who have taken your kind of kindness as a weakness here, taken you for granted. But you haven't turned around and put those swords back into somebody else. Like, you've taken on these swords and you see things differently. And you didn't have the sense of malice of wanting to take that sense of revenge and vengeance, like I was saying earlier, about when you being angry. You've released and transmuted that. You haven't gone like, right, I'm going to kind of stick it to you as well to kind of pay back. You know that there's a strong thing called karma, okay? And that there are consequences to your actions. And just so that you know that if anyone has been doing of anything like this to you, hurting you, or, and you feel like they're going to be going unpunished, as it were, karma's coming back around. It absolutely is. And you don't need to lift a finger. You don't need to do anything, okay? So everything that's been going on behind the scenes that you're not seeing of, that's been done to try to get you into this kind of lower vibration, or feeling in a position or a place where you're not able to have this sense of progression, or that you're not going to have your fresh start, okay? You know, you are getting your fresh start. You absolutely are, okay? Yeah, with the Queen of Wands, it's only made you stronger, okay? Everything that you've gone through has only made you stronger and the person that you are today. Yeah, and with the Page of Pentacles, there may be people coming back around to sweet talk you, okay? Because I feel in some instances, you know, the universe has been divinely guiding, if I can get my words out, these people who may have wronged you in the past to come back around and say, look, you have one opportunity to do right, okay? To show that you can do the right thing. And, you know, they've got that opportunity. They've been given the benefit of the doubt to try to do right with a situation. But if they're not going to be doing of this or following through, they're going to be, you know, not in the best of places. But they have one opportunity, and if they're not going to take it to be able to do right by you, then they're going to have to watch you, you know, succeed here. They're going to have to watch you succeed and have so much more coming in for you. Look at that with the Hierophant again, Six of Pentacles. They have one opportunity to equal the scales here, balance the scales, because I feel like they may have realized you're not one to be messed with and that you're very protected, divinely protected. I'm hearing messing with a chosen one. So yeah, there have definitely been people who underestimated you. Okay, I'm hearing you're like walking karma. You're like walking karma, okay? But you don't have to do with anything for this sense of karma. It's just how people treat you is what they're going to end up getting back. And I'm hearing that kind of phrase of treat others of how you wish to be treated. So you have always treated people with the sense of kindness, courtesy, respect, and all of this. But people haven't done of the same to you. And I feel like you're about to just level up here. Absolutely, with the Fool, you're having a new beginning. And other people are going to have to watch you in this stage of your life of just being in this sense of bliss, okay? I keep getting that Aries energy. You know, you're no longer in your head anymore. You can leave all your worries behind. You know, whatever stresses that you've had to deal with particular hardships, everything has been divinely guided here, okay? You don't see, you know, the bigger picture, but the universe sees the bigger picture. And I feel like you still have this sense of trust and faith that whatever is working out for you is working out for you, even if it can be painful at the time. There's always something to be learned from it, right? Okay? Or if not necessarily for you to be learning something from it, it's like other people kind of learning from dealings with you, like that kind of walking karma, as it were. You're like I'm getting like maybe even a spiritual teacher here for some of you, or you're being guided to be a spiritual teacher. But we have the Moon. Well, there's your energy, Pisces. I mean, that flew out, didn't it, with the Four of Pentacles. Okay. Do you know what it is? Like, even though you've dealt with all of these fears, you know, you could have easily blocked your heart off, you know. You could have easily blocked your heart off. You know, you've been going through all these struggles kind of privately, maybe even giving off an illusion that you're okay and that everything is hunky-dory and that you're just kind of living your best life, but that couldn't be further from the truth. You know, you've not had it easy, by no means. And I feel that ultimately, you know, you've still had your heart open to people and given that sense of forgiveness, even though when you've had full capacity not to forgive of people, okay? You've been forgiving of people, not necessarily for their benefit, for yours, okay? So you don't have to carry or hold on to a burden anymore, that you just release it. I'm hearing release it with love. And that is so astounding, really. And there's a lot of people who would never be able to do of that, but I feel that I'm kind of tapping into someone's energy here, whereby you are someone who's definitely gone through, I'm hearing, multiple lifetimes, okay? And you've gained all this kind of life experience, and there may have been at one point earlier on in your journey where you were like, I don't forgive of this person, I don't forgive of this, and what have you. I can't forget about this. And sometimes, obviously, you know, we can forgive and not forget, because I feel like it's important not necessarily to forget, because it kind of gives us a reminder of putting like stronger boundaries up with people, or letting people know how we feel, or telling people how we're not going to tolerate this, that, and the third. Absolutely. Yeah, look at that with the King of Wands. Beautiful. Standing true in our power, standing true and asserting of oneself, okay? This is what you've been doing. It's not been easy. It's not been easy, but you've been doing of this. Okay, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius could be significant. What else here? Final card to go on the table for Pisces, please, to close off this reading, and then we'll get some more messages. What's to go underneath the tower, please, Pisces? Thank you. King of Wands came out on the table, guys. Wow. Do you know, with that wanting to land over here on top of the Ten of Swords, you've had certain visions, right? Some of you could have actually have maybe prophetic visions. I'm getting that for some of you here, or prophetic dreams with that moon. But what I'm getting by vision is that you've had a bigger vision of what your life is meant to turn out like, okay? You know, you may have had this inclination that you were meant to be doing more. You're meant to have a bigger involvement with, I'm hearing, the evolution of, I'm hearing the new earth for some reason, okay? So this is, you know, quite deep, guys. You've always known that you were meant to do more, and other people didn't see things the way that you did. They may have kind of said certain things to you that really got you down here. But I feel that you've kind of still persevered and carried on, rather than just kind of letting other people's projections onto you kind of detour you, okay? Is that the word? Okay, deter you, that's the one. Deter you from getting to where you want to go, or where you want to be, okay? Yeah, so you've had to really be up in your head and really think things through with the Page of Swords, the Four of Swords, and Justice. You knew that everything will work out for you in the end, and that you're meant to be doing more here, okay? I'm even getting, for some of you, you have this, you're gonna end up having this ability where you're seen on, I'm hearing, a bigger stage for some reason, and that you're gonna be assisting people through telling of your story here, or maybe writing of something to do with your story, about your childhood, about a traumatic kind of relationship or connection that you went through. Maybe you've experienced an illness here that was very debilitating, or there's a sense of dealing with third-party situations in regards to love or something legal here. Or maybe just like your life in general, where you've not had it easy, and it's like other people kind of looking out to you to get the sense of wise counsel and advice. Yeah, as I say, that there's your energy, Queen of Cups. I really feel I'm on the right track with that, okay? So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and Libra specifically, but more water sign energy coming through. Now, also, guys, I'm just letting you know in regards to love, if you're dealing with someone from the past, okay, there is someone who wants to take action. They've been holding themselves back for a hot minute here, okay, as I was kind of touching upon in the beginning, potentially. This person cannot get you off their mind, okay? They have tried. They may have even tried to kind of potentially move on or date someone else or what have you, but it's gone, you know, not very well. This person hasn't actually been that happy to do with a connection. They may have been initially excited about starting off something new with someone beforehand, but I feel like issues hit the fan, and they've realized that this kind of connection is just not working out for them with whoever they're dealing with, and that it was kind of only temporary here, and there's actually a deeper spiritual kind of soul connection that they share with you here, okay? This person is getting ready to reach out, and they've been thinking about it a long time, but there may have been something recently where you found out some sort of news and you're like, that's the last straw, okay? This is completely and utterly not me for six, okay? There were certain things that physically you may have not been able to have access to or able to see, or you felt like something was being held back from you, maybe even a secret, and then you found out about this, and then you were like, look, not being funny, right, I don't want to be dealing that, I want to focus on new love here, okay? And it's interesting to me because this person, more than anything, is desiring of this fresh start with you. And they have these feelings for you that they just can't seem to get a grip of, okay? Like they're just going out of control here. They may have dealt with someone who was, jealous, okay? Jealous of potentially you here, and maybe insecure. And so therefore your person has been, wow, okay, I don't know, for some reason, they've been kind of commanded or like told in some way, if you want anything to stay together with us, then you're going to have to cut off contact with so and so, because potentially you and this person may not even be talking that much, but this person who your love interest is dealing with, they are dealing with someone, they're like, well, this is giving off the vibe that they are in contact or communication, but you guys are probably not. But there's something that's seeping in to their connection about you, and there may have been a argument recently in regards to you here. Maybe even a breakup, a very sudden breakup, okay? Which wouldn't be necessarily surprising, as we've had, karmic cycles coming to a close for a little while now. And I feel like something was the final straw, the final nail in the coffin. Maybe it's like you made a decision for this person, okay? So for instance, you found out something to do with your love interest, if they were dealing with someone else, or they kept something to themselves, or weren't open and transparent and honest about something, having the lines of communication open between the two of you. You found out something and you're like, look, I've made the decision, I'm going to be going off elsewhere, focusing more on me, or I'm going to be diving on deeper into new love here, okay, with somebody else, because I feel like that's what I'm being guided to do as of right now. And that could have been this kind of automatic aha moment for this person, your love interest, to go, holy F, I don't want to have to let go of this person, as in you. I'm keeping hold of this person. I love this person. I care for this person. What am I doing? And then there may have been something else that happened with, whoever they were dealing with in an argument, etc. And things got brought up to the surface and something may have been said on an impulse. Okay, like, wow, okay. I'm hearing you'll never be them. You'll never be them, so stop trying to be them. Wow, okay, so there could have been potentially a love interest partner or what have you was trying to copy you, okay? I'm hearing copy and paste, but you're authentic, you're genuine, like you're an OG over here. There's no copy and paste about you. I'm hearing you can dress however you like. You can dress however you like, do your hair, whatever, but you cannot be, your blueprint cannot be copied, okay? But somebody was trying to copy you. I'm getting that. Now, if you're dealing with new love, okay, if you're dealing with somebody brand new, this person, okay, they've not had an easy time of it when it has come to love at all. This person may have been someone who is very loyal, and they found out that, someone was unfaithful, okay? There was a sense of maybe an affair, of not even a full-blown affair. There was maybe a one-off situation that that person may have dealt with in the past, and like, I can't deal with this. And they've had a long time of being single here, okay? And I feel like this person has done enough to the point where they're ready and open to love, okay? And to give of love and, give it another go. Because potentially they realized that whoever they were dealing with in the past, they thought it was love, but it wasn't. And I'm getting more on the lines of potentially a trauma bond or something like that, and that they were just meant to learn through the experience of being in that connection with that. So I'm getting something karmic in nature. This new person has always had this sense of hope that there was somebody else, somebody special that they would eventually get together with, and they could really embrace love in their life. And this person has been keeping an eye on you for a little while, okay? If you kind of already know of this person, if you started dating this person be keeping an eye on you for a little while. But if this is someone brand new, then they've been on the lookout for this new love. And it's like, I'm hearing you tick all the boxes, okay? You tick up all the boxes, and this person may, you know, in some instance think that it's too good to be true. But I feel what's important to kind of note here is that it's not too good to be true. It's just that, you know, you and this new person, right, have never really truly experienced healthy love, okay? I'm hearing, I'm sorry to say, but I feel like you're fully aware of this. Like, and so when you have your dealings with each other, there's going to be a lot that's brought up to the surface here, where you're going to have to be very emotionally vulnerable. And this could be kind of rocking you to your core, because it's a sense of having to reveal this innermost part of you where you've dealt with this sense of trauma and you've kept it to yourself. But in order to have this kind of like healthy, loving connection with someone, you need to kind of bear all and let them know, like, I need to take things, you know, at a slower pace in regards to this. Even though I'm very attracted to you, even though I'm very excited about this connection, and even though like I would like to jump, you know, with both feet in first type of thing, because there's a lot of, you know, chemistry and everything else, but it's not just all about that. I feel like there's a really good sense of a slow burn between the two of you, and there's a sense of, you know, a long-lasting love connection, rather than just kind of like having a bit of fun and, you know, what have you. But obviously there's no judgment in that if that's how you want to take it. But what I'm getting is that, you know, just kind of like peeling the layers of an onion, eventually getting to really be in a position, in a place where you experience full intimacy with someone, and not just physical intimacy, but emotional intimacy as well. This is going to put you in really good stead, okay? And this person will show their loyalty to you, and you'll be able to do all the same. And just, I'm getting lots of conversations here, lots of constant messaging, phone calls, emails. I'm hearing like Snapchats for some reason, or FaceTiming, or Skype for if you're at a distance with this person. So you're just going to constantly be in the loop to be able to be of a reassurance to each other that you're still there, regardless of, you know, what you've been through previously, and you open up. I'm getting the sense there's no shame in that, okay? So some of you may be dealing with that sense of shame, or you've dealt with some sort of guilt or hurt, or this person has. But I feel that ultimately you're just going to be each other's rock here, you know, a solid support to each other, which is really beautiful. Very interesting reading. Lots of messages came out for you today. So we have strong Virgo, we have you obviously Pisces, we have Aries, we have Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We did see, you know, water quite a lot as well, so Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but Gemini, Libra and Aquarius, Justice here with Libra. Pretty much all the signs, guys. You got those angel numbers that I was reading out to you earlier, but we have 1010, 555, 111, 1111, 444. Yeah. And sixes could also be significant. But anyway, guys, that's going to be the end of your reading. But I hope you have enjoyed this reading as much as I've enjoyed reading for you today. And if you have enjoyed this reading and you fancy supporting myself and the channel, there are donation links now available. So thank you so much to those of you who've already donated. I greatly appreciate you guys. Even if you do not financially donate, a great way to energetically donate is to like, share, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll get back to you guys in those comments. So thank you so much. I love reading those. So I do appreciate it. If you haven't already, I'd appreciate it if you can hit the notification bell so you get an alert as to when I post another video or put a post out on the community board. And also, guys, thank you to those of you who are members. It means a great deal to me. I'm very grateful to you. And if you wish to be a member, there's a link in the description box as well as, and have all the information that you need. But please feel free to look out for the other zodiac sign readings for the current energies for the next 7 days. There's probably messages in there for you. And again, thank you. This has been the Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury and North Node for the next 7 days for your timeless reading. So sending love and light your way, many blessings, and look forward to speaking to you soon. Thank you. Bye, guys.